Hey there, my beauty queens, and welcome to this series on independent, self-made. Is it a trauma response or is it just the wave of the future? Well, you tell me. Because me being an independent woman has become less palatable in my level up journey because I can't rely on a man. Somewhere in my life, I learned that putting my life in the hands of a man is dangerous, not just for me, but for my legacy. So I learned not to put my survival in the hands of men. And the first thing that I found out was that a relationship doesn't feel good to me if I am paying for my own survival. And I did that for 50 years. And I was married 3 times. And my second husband accepted the money that I gave him every month, put into a joint account that he could use to pay the bills, and I felt like I was doing my share. And when he died, I found that account with not one withdrawal from it. That didn't hit me until just recently when I listened to a woman say that she was self-made. And I felt this knot in my stomach that, well, what does that mean? Haven't you been married? Yeah, but he didn't help. And what that showed to me, that mirrored to me that I didn't allow my men in my life to help me. And allowing them to help me, especially financially, because that's what they've got. That is their offering. Thank you, angels and guides. That is what feeds their body, the testosterone that makes them strong. That's what allows them to go out there and fight for those, whether they're raises or whether he's an entrepreneur and he's figuring it out, fighting for that next level to keep you safe and happy. Because that's what men are wired for. They're wired to feel proud that they made it this far, keeping you safe and happy. Story from my past that I didn't realize until recently when I was going through this self-made independence wound was that on my dad's birthday, yes, he opened up the presents we got him and gushed over the tie. But what he did is he mowed the lawn and trimmed all the beautiful hydrangeas because our backyard was small, but it was so delightful and yummy and soft. And he would get the grill out, throw the charcoal in there. We could smell it for an hour before he started cooking for us. And then he would feed us. We would sing him happy birthday and we would say, "What did you wish for?" And he would say this, or something similar to it. And now I understand the deep wounding that I wield with the men in my life. Some of them took it better than others. But my success in my marriages is that I have learned that I need to be the receiver, and not just intimately, physically. I need to be the receiver with every man in my life, not the giver, not the fixer. And what that happens is the takers out there are going to become uncomfortable with you, maybe even angry with you, because you're not giving them what they've always got. So, This is my invitation to you to join Keys to Connection, where you learn these little perspective shifts which are guaranteed to change your self-image. Guaranteed. And then I offer a container for you to sit in with me and other women to ask questions. I tried this, it didn't work. What did I do wrong? How can I get better? Where do I go from here? I want this, but I don't know how to get it. Those are the questions you bring into the containers and Keys to Connection, and we talk about it. Just like what we talked about today. Because the self-made independent wound is a wound for women. Men are self-made and independent. In order for us to find our open hearts and our softness and our health and our wealth, we have to open our hearts and stop fixing and helping our men. They are capable. And let me remind you, Queen, that you are capable holding his imperfection with grace. And you are also capable of asking for more, asking for refinement, because what that does is that refines him. Don't let his complaining and mountain making get in your way of getting what you want. He thinks it's too much. He thinks it's too expensive. In the Keys to Connection, I offer you the skills to be able to say, yeah, it is, and walk away. Because that's a feminine communication code to your man, that he has just got his marching orders. And sit back and allow him to provide whatever he can for you. And then you let him know, I love it. I saw you in this. And can I have them in all the colors now? All right, ladies. Check out some of these other playlists, because the Keys to Connection are with Morning Bliss Hits with Joe. I'll see you in all the rooms.